Abe took out his treasured possession and gave it to Bart. It was a hand grenade. He said it would explode 5 seconds after the safety pin was pulled.
Uh-oh. Senior moment! Put it back! Put it back!
Abe explained that once it's pulled, it's like having a baby. You can't put it back. So Bart immediately crawled under the bed. But 5 seconds passed and it didn't explode. Bart lifted the curtain and found out that Grandpa had been lying to him. Bart thought this was so funny, so he asked his grandpa if he could borrow the grenade. At this point, Abe was already fast asleep. Bart took it as a yes and walked off with the grenade. That day, the principal was giving a motivational speech on stage. To make the opening more lively, he invited Winnie the Vulture. It turned out to be Kirk in disguise.
Milhouse, you didn't tell me your dad got another bad job. Actually, he's the understudy. The main guy got shingles. There's a bee in my beak. Okay, taking a break. Ow! How many stingers can one bee have? God!
Then the principal suggested they have a sharing session.
I'll go first.
Bart told everyone not to worry, because it wouldn't explode unless the safety pin was pulled.
Oi, caramba!
Everyone was scared and ran in all directions. Kirk asked Milhouse to crawl into his costume, but during the escape, they got stuck at the door. At that moment, Flanders' sense of duty kicked in. He rushed to the stage and smothered the grenade. In fact, it was all just one of Bart's pranks.
You monster! You had me finally believing the school would be destroyed, and you took it away.
Well, I didn't think it was funny either, Bart. You have no idea how far up in there I went.
The fire department, police, and ambulances all showed up. Even Nelson's mom came, but she explained that she was just staying the night at Uncle Beard's house.
Mom, you promised you'd never show up at school drunk again.
At that point, the school supervisor came over. He handed Nelson's mom a bribe, asking her to pretend she didn't know him.
Nelson, I'm gonna go take a nap in your locker. Freedom!
The principal called the Simpson couple to the school. The supervisor said that Bart would be expelled this time, and there was no chance of him returning. Marge pleaded with him to let Bart stay. Homer also said Bart had nowhere else to go, but the supervisor insisted on expelling him.
Wait!
That's when Flanders stepped forward and said he could reform Bart. He would tutor him after school, and also teach him how to pray.
Oh, God, you're one of those. Dear Lord.
Don't kneel, we're in a public school!
Sir, we're up to 205 verified prayers. Do you really want me to give them your office number?
The supervisor had no choice but to compromise. He agreed not to expel Bart. Marge was really grateful, on the condition that Flanders would tutor Bart, and not let him be influenced by Homer's bad behavior.
Woo! Win-win!
Afterward, Flanders took Bart away from school. The other kids all mocked him. The first thing Flanders made Bart do when they got home was wash the dishes. He said Bart could meditate while washing. Bart actually felt a sense of calm.
Uh-oh, cut myself.
Oh my God, oh my God!
But it turned out Bart was just messing around with ketchup. Flanders warned him that he could really make him bleed.
What did you say?
What Flanders really meant was that attitude determines everything. Then he took Bart fishing, but Bart had no patience at all. Flanders threatened him that if he didn't catch anything, he wouldn't get dinner.
Stupid fishing, stupid peace and quiet. Stupid sunset thinks it has so many colors, so beautiful and bright and golden.
Flanders told Bart to pay attention to the fishing rod. Then a fish bit the hook. He told Bart not to get too excited and explained that the fish had to be gutted before it could be eaten. First, he taught Bart how to start a fire. Bart asked what to use to start the fire, so Flanders showed him the method of fire starting by rubbing sticks.
Your turn.
Bart tried for a long time but couldn't get the fire started. He complained that Flanders was abusing child labor. Just then, the fire suddenly caught.
Ay, caramba!
Ay, caramba!
Flanders told Bart that this was what accomplishment felt like. Accomplishment is something you achieve on your own and can never be taken away. He believed that now that Bart understood this, his future was limitless. Bart even joined the church choir. He wouldn't have sung like this before. Sideshow Mel thought it was awful and covered his ears. Soon the choir performance ended. Hibbert had originally thought that to turn Bart into a little angel, he'd have to electrocute him first before sending him to be reincarnated. Wiggum also said he should be proud because Bart was now a completely different person.
Oh, well.
Congratulations, Ned Flanders.
Everyone praised Flanders. At this point, Homer said the credit shouldn't all go to Flanders, because thanks to their initial mischief, Flanders had the chance to show off. Homer and Marge came to thank Flanders. Flanders felt they were being too polite, but Homer still handed him something. Flanders had been secretly laughing under his beard.
Bert? What are you doing here?
Lisa said Bart was doing his math homework. This was when Homer sat down, saying he could tutor the kids himself. He pretended for a while, then shoved the homework into the dog's mouth. But the dog jumped onto the table and restored Bart's homework. In fact, Flanders had already tutored Bart through all of it. Homer, feeling useless, left with his dignity intact. He walked alone, disoriented, down the road and ended up at the junkyard. Homer asked Nelson why he was sitting there alone.
Oh, nobody cares. My dad left, my mom's a drunk, my last solid food was an ice cube, my TV is a milk crate with a squirrel in it.
Homer felt Nelson's situation was pathetic, but maybe he could help him and take this chance to get back at Bart.
Here, son, let me help. Okay, enough's not.